Hello dear students, welcome back to Kuliyarchar Government High School online class. Dear learners, how are you today? Alhamdulillah, I am also fine. Let me first introduce myself. I am Muhammad Abdul Razzaq, Assistant Teacher English, Kuliyarchar Government High School, Kuliyarchar Kishorganj. Dear learners, let me first draw a picture. Dear students, what is it? Yes, it's a kite. Let me draw another picture behind it. Dear students, what have I tagged behind the kite? Yes, a tail. Dear learners, can you guess on which topic I am going to talk today? Yes, tag question. Dear students, let me write the topic at first. Our topic's name is tag question. Dear students, tag question means, dear learners, it's a very common practice in conversation to make statement and ask for confirmation. Sometimes we want to know the certainty or uncertainty or agreement or disagreement about the statement. At that time, we have to make question. That kind of question is called tag question. Dear students, generally tag question is settled at the end of the statement. Let's see an example. Rana is a student. Rana is a student. Dear students, this is a statement. You can say it a description or assertion. If Rana really a student or not, there is a question. So we have to use any question at the end of the sentence, and this is the question. Dear students, let's see the answer. Isn't he? Dear students, how is it made? Isn't he? Because if you find any linking verb, auxiliary verb or modal verb, you should use them to make tag question. And the subject of the tag question always be pronoun, never noun. So dear student, he is used here instead of the noun Rana. Dear student, this is a positive statement. So if the statement is positive, you have to make negative tag. Negative tag. Yes, you should add not with the verb, linking verb, modal verb or auxiliary verb. Yes, student, let's see another example. Meena is a student. Meena is not a student. Dear students, here this is a negative statement. So you have to make the affirmative tag. So it will be is she. Where have you found she? Because the subject of the tag question always be pronoun. So the pronoun of Meena is she, because Meena is a feminine gender. So dear students, if the statement is affirmative or positive, the tag question will be negative. If the statement is negative, the tag question will be affirmative. Yes, student, you should remember that after the statement you should use a comma, and at the end of the tag question you should put a question mark. Yes, students, let's know different rules of tag question and practice them one by one. Everybody loves flower. Dear students, before I begin it, I would like to draw your kind attention to the two most important things. One is tense and another is sentence. Dear students, if you have good idea about these two topics, it will be very easy for you to practice and make tag question very easily. And if you don't have any good idea on these two topics, it will be a disaster for you to continue and be perfect on this topic. Yes, students, I think you have good idea about these two topics, tense and sentence. Yes, students, everybody loves flower. If the sentence starts with everybody, everyone, somebody, someone, no one, none, or neither, the pronoun of the tag question will be they. Yes, students, can you tell me anyone what kind of tense it is? Yes, it's a present indefinite tense, because the students, you know that only the statement of present indefinite tense and past indefinite tense, there is no auxiliary verb. So dear students, the present form of the main verb here, so it's a present indefinite tense. The students, as there is no auxiliary verb here, we have to use to make it negative or interrogative, do or don't, does or doesn't. So as we are going to make it negative and interrogative, so we have to use don't. Why? Because the subject of this sentence will be they, so we should use don't. I think, dear students, I have been able to make you understand about this chapter. You should remember, if the sentence starts with everybody, everyone, nobody, no one, none, neither, the structure will be followed. Next one is no, nobody comes here. Dear students, if you find this kind of negative words, there are some negative words such as nobody, none, neither, nothing, hardly, scarcely, few, seldom, barely. If you find these kind of words in any sentence, the sentence indicates negative sense. So dear students, this is the statement of negative statement. So you have to use to make tag question affirmative tag. So as the tense is present indefinite tense, we should use do or does. As the statement is negative, we should not make negative tag. So do or does should be used, and as the pronoun will be they, so we have to use do. The answer will be do they. I think you have understood. The students, let's see the next example. Everything may be. Everything may be here. The students, if the sentence starts with everything, something, anything, nothing, the pronoun of the text question will be it instead of everything, something, nothing, anything. So dear students, as there is a modal verb here, we should use modal verb as making the text question. So it will be meant it. I think you have understood. Dear students, if you don't understand any part of it, you can comment in my comment box. Dear students, let's see the next example. Dear students, I think you have idea about imperative sentence. Generally, imperative sentence starts with principal verb or base form of the main verb. Dear students, to make text question from imperative sentence, you should remember at least 3 rules, such as do the work. Dear student, this is an imperative sentence. Why? Because the sentence starts with base form. Generally, the imperative sentence starts with base form of the verb. So it's imperative sentence. If you want to make text question of imperative sentence, and the statement is assertive or affirmative, you have to write will you or won't or won't you. Dear students, you can write will you or won't you, any one of them, if the statement is affirmative statement. The student, next one is please come here. Dear students, if there are available please, kindly, let or don't in imperative sentence, you will just write will you. Yes students, you should remember, if the words are available in the imperative sentence such as please, kindly, let or don't at the beginning of the sentence, you will write to make it text question just will you. Yes, will you. Yes students, let's see another example. Let's play football. Dear students, this is also an imperative sentence and it's a proposal. Let's see play football. If the imperative sentence denotes any proposal, you will write shall we, because in this proposal let's means let us, so we have to write we as the pronoun of the text question. Yes students, I think if you can understand these 3 rules of imperative sentence, you will be gainer. Yes students, next I am going to discuss the exclamatory sentence. How nice the bird is. Dear students, this is an exclamatory sentence. So dear students, generally the verb of the exclamatory sentence is settled at the end of the sentence. So is a verb here. It will be isn't. What's the subject of the sentence? Yes, the bird. Dear students, if the subject of the sentence indicates any animal or thing, you will use it as the pronoun of the tag question subject. So it will be it, isn't it? Yes, students, you should know another rule. If the exclamatory sentence is in this way, how strange. Yes, students, what kind of tense is it, or what kind of sentence is it? Yes, students, there is no verb. Generally we know the tense according to verb, and we generally know the sentence according to structure, but there is no verb here, there is no object here, but yet it indicates an expression. So dear students, generally the exclamatory sentence starts with how or what. If article a or an is available in the sentence, the exclamatory sentence starts with what. In other cases, it is started with how. So dear students, how strange. If you find this kind of sentence, how strange, how nice, how wonderful, how extremely. So dear students, it will be exclamatory sentence, and at that case you will write just isn't it. How nice. For example, how nice. The total sentence may be how nice the scenery is, how nice the bird is, how nice the flower is, how nice the stream is. So dear students, the short form exclamation is how strange, how nice, how fine, how wonderful, how brilliant. So if you find this kind of sentence, you will use isn't it. I think I have been able to make you understand it very easily. Dear students, let's see another rules. Dear students, there is a college. There is a college here. Dear students, in this sentence the subject is there. This is also a pronoun, because in this sentence there is no active subject. If the sentence, if you don't find any subject in Bengali sentence, you generally use there is or there are. So this is also a subject. So in this case you will write isn't, the pronoun of the pronoun there, isn't there. The students, next one is I am a student. If you find in affirmative statement am, the tag question will be aren't I. Dear students, as the statement is affirmative statement, you should use in tag question aren't, and the pronoun of I is I, aren't I. See another example. I am not a student. I am not a student. Yes, students. Here this statement is negative statement. So in this case you will write am I. If the statement is affirmative, you have to write aren't I. If the statement is negative, you will just write am I. Have you understood? I think you have. Yes, students, let's see another example. All of us went there. All of us went there. Yes, students, this is past indefinite tense because the verb is past form. So we should use didn't to make take question, because this is a affirmative statement. So we have to make negative take. And what will be the subject of the take question? As all of us is available in this sentence. So we should use we. Didn't we? Let's see another example. All of them come here. Yes, students, here all of them. So it will be, as the sentence is in present indefinite tense, we should use don't, and all of them means they. The subject will be they, don't they? Yes, students, I think all the explanations and examples you have understood. If you don't understand any part of it, you have a chance to write your problem in my comment box. I am always with you and try to give the answer of your problem. Yes, students, that's all for today. Thank you very much. Bye.